Hello. If you wonder what's going on right now and what the sound is, the sound in the background is just my heater. Now you're wondering why I sound maybe different or down. It's because I am legit crying and shedding tears. I've come down a little bit, but as I talk more, I probably will cry. But you don't know what I'm talking about. I am in this video, if you see the title, I'm talking about MatPat. If you don't know, Tuesday, he announced, hey, I'm leaving YouTube. And I'm homeschooled, so I was doing math and stuff, and I had just listened to a whole playlist of Naruto. And I was like, well, I listened to the whole playlist, I don't want to repeat it, so I'll just go and have the Naruto openings, all 9 of them, and then do the 20 of Shippuden, and then do the 12 of Boruto, playing in the background while I do my math, because I'm homeschooled, so I just do schoolwork at home. But then when going on YouTube, I see a video pop up say, goodbye internet, or I'm leaving the internet, whatever it was called. And I said, is this supposed to be like some kind of like meta theory, or supposed to be like something like, some kind of thing? But then he opened up on the couch saying, it's not clickbait, I'm leaving. I was like, no, there's no way. And throughout the whole video, he was breaking out and crying. I was trying so hard not to cry, because there was I normally would have been fine with crying, but there was another person in the room, so I didn't want them to be like, hey, what's wrong? So I was trying so hard not to cry. And you know what? I was trying to focus on math while doing this, but I was having a hard time, because I was going to stop the video, not at this point. And I couldn't help but let a few tears go loose. I couldn't help but let a few tears go down my face, even though I was trying to hold it back so much. And I was at that point begging in my mind, please just say psych. Please just say this is a joke, or please say, hey, this is going to lead you to some, I'm just kidding, this is opening for a video. Like, maybe he made himself cry in the beginning. Maybe he got himself ready to cry just to trick us, Even when the video was done and I was at the point, shedding some tears, I looked in the description of the video to just see, hey, did he say psych? I looked in the comments, expecting to see, hey, psych. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He was serious. And I was so... And the thing is, I already had a lot going on. I had heard that there was a tornado that the tornado had been spotted near where one of my friends lived. Or not, well, had been spotted near where someone I know lives. I wouldn't necessarily call them a friend. Actually, it's complicated. And I was personally worried, like, are they okay? Is everything okay? But, no. So I was worried I had that worry in my mind. I don't have a way to contact them right now. So I had that worry in my mind. And I was trying to focus on math, because I take so long on math, so I was just going late as can be on this. So I was like, so I had that worry, I had that in my mind. I was stressed, because I was like, I need to finish my schoolwork, I have so much to do, and I'm still my first subject. And it's like, and then I had this video on top of that, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I didn't get a chance to really cry or really express my thoughts throughout the rest of the day. And now here I am, the next day, Wednesday, and throughout the whole day, I have not had the chance to, because I've been busy with school, kind of things. And now, well, I'm about to go to bed, and I'm finally free. I am sitting here talking about and discussing what I think, and legit, I've been crying. I've already been talking, so I should have been filming earlier when I was, actually saying all this stuff for the first time. But now, I'm rehashing all of it, so it won't be as impactful, maybe. But I wanted to say this. There was a time in my life to where I was in a dark place. There was a time in my life where I was going through tough days. And MatPat was always light in the darkness. MatPat was, whenever there was a new MatPat video, he was the thing that could keep me laughing, to make me happy, to get me to ignore the tough things I was going through in my life at that time. And he helped. He really did help me get through tough times and sad moments. And even when there are a lot of YouTubers I was subscribed to, but not many of them upload that much anymore. And when they do, it's like a flip of a coin if I get to watch the video or not. No. I can say that the only, apart from if it's like a news video, like, hey, new Sonic news and stuff like that, the only two YouTubers that I watch that most of the time I enjoy no matter what, that's not a flip of the coin, is MatPat and Mikey. Now, you may say, well, wait, who's the most favorite YouTuber? Well, that's two people. They're tied. MatPat and Log.zip. But Log.zip doesn't upload much, and when he does, no offense to him, but it kind of is a flip of the coin if it's a video that I can watch or not. But yet still, Log.zip is a YouTuber that, the reason why he's still up there as first place, because it's just because of his older videos and because of him as a person. Even though I've never met him, he's like family to me. He's my childhood. So because of that nostalgia, because of him, because of how much as a person he still matters to me, he will never go below first place, because that would be disrespectful. Because I respect that man. And MatPat is now tied, and that is how it will always be. No one will ever beat those two. They will either tie them or be below. I respect MatPat. And out of my respect for him, I'm staying to the channels. Now, Game Theory, I would stay subscribed anyways, because, hey, I've seen Tom I think Tom's been the host of Game Theory before, like once or twice, and I'm subscribed to his Mr. Dappo channel, so you know what? I would enjoy him doing a Game Theory, absolutely. So that's an obvious thing. I don't remember who's taking over Film Theory, so I don't know if I normally would be staying subscribed to that channel. Food Theory, you know? Probably not. Star Theory, maybe it's less than all, but probably not. I already don't watch Star Theory that much to begin with. HG Live, maybe. But to say, hey, I'm passing on the torch, normally, for normal YouTubers, I would have been like, well, I'm unsubscribing from channels that I wouldn't care to watch with these two people. But it's MatPat, and I respect him, and I want to show that I respect his decision. So to show my respect for him and my decision, I'm staying subscribed to these channels, because out of respect and how much I appreciate him. I wish he wouldn't go, but you won't see me, if I have met him in person before he decided to leave, you wouldn't see me saying, please don't go, please don't go. You wouldn't see me personally messaging him saying, don't go, don't go. Because I respect his decision. I wish he wouldn't do it, but I respect it, and I respect his wishes, and I will be like, hey, you do you, man. If you want to live life, be able to spend time with your family, I respect that decision. It makes sense. I won't call you selfish for it. Some people may say that he's selfish for that. I won't do it. I will not call that man selfish. Call me a simp. Call me a YouTuber simp. But, no. It's like, so, now I finally really quiet. It's like losing a family member. I haven't even finished his new, subreddit video that he uploaded today. I haven't even gotten through that all the way. Because I wanted to talk to myself on how I felt about all this now that I finally had time. I haven't even finished that video. And I'm just like, it's like losing a family member. Even though he's not dying yet, he said that, hey, these channels I'll be passing on the torch after March 9th. Hey, I'll still be doing GT Live until at least the end of the summer. Meaning that, hey, I still got a little while before he's fully gone. And he even said that he still probably will make, on some rare occasions, he probably will make some guest appearance, But it's just like, it's still like losing a family member. I don't want this. And to see him say on that video, I'll be like that. I'll be the grandpa YouTuber. You'll see me on YouTube, and I'll be like, and we'll see each other here. I'll be like, hey, how are you? How you been? Tell me everything. And I was like, oh. And when you said that, there's a difference between one person saying, hey man, meeting him and saying, hey man, you were my child, man. He said there's a difference between that and someone walking up to him and saying, you were my childhood, man. There's a difference between you were my childhood and you are my childhood. You were my childhood and you are my childhood. Because it shows that, like, one person is like, hey man, I used to watch you as a kid. You were my childhood. But the other person is, you are my childhood. I grew up on you and still watch you to this day. You are my childhood. You really left an impression on me. And it's just like, I think my nose is bleeding. Well, I don't care. I'm talking. It looks like it's only bleeding the tiniest bit. My nose bleeds sometimes. Especially in change of weather. But, yeah, no, so it's just like, and I said this earlier to myself, people may go, like they'll say when Jimmy Fallon passes the torch on to someone new, or whenever there's a new doctor, you'll be like, hey, that was that show host. Oh, that was the doctor. And people will probably do that with MatPat. They'll be like, oh, that was the game theorist. Oh, that was the film theorist. Oh, that was the food theorist. Oh, that was the style theorist. Or you'd be like, oh, that was the GT Live host. But to me, no. I will not say that. I will always say the word is. He is the game theorist. He is the film theorist. He is the food theorist. He is the style theorist. He is the GT Live host. I mean, no disrespect for the people taking over the channels. Not at all. Tom, Mr. Dapper, he's great. I started a GT channel. Love him. He's a great YouTuber. Ash, if she decides to take over GT Live, or if it's Tom, either way. Great YouTubers. Amy. I've never been that into style theory to begin with, so now that it's going to be someone else taking the role, probably won't watch it much, but, I'll still go to the MatPat video and say, hey, she's great and all. The food theory guy from Ryan Link, he's good. I don't know who's taking over film theory. I don't know. So, I don't remember who's taking over film theory, so I don't know. But yeah. So I mean absolutely no disrespect to these people. It's just that MatPat will always be the game theorist, the food theorist. He will always be the number one. He is the for this. He is the GOAT of YouTube. He is, that's what Preston said even, but he is the game theorist. I thought that, hey, he'll still be on YouTube probably when I have kids. So then my kids can go up on him, and I'm like, hey, my kids grow up on you. But now, if they get into the channels, they'll be watching other people as the host, and MatPat, like, 20 years from now, not 20 years from now, that's too long, maybe like, that's too long, 10 years from now, maybe, that's the same thing to say, 10 years from now, my kids would be watching those videos, and they'd be like, hey, who's this guy? Because he'd make some guest appearance maybe, and he'll come on, and they're like, hey, Dad, who's this guy? And I'm like, oh. And I may start to cry by then. I'd be like, that's MatPat. These people that you watch they may be a game theorist. Tom may be a game theorist. Ash may be, Tom, whoever takes the world, she's like, there may be a GTI host. There may be a film theorist. There may be a food theorist. There may be a star theorist. But MatPat is the of all of those. Replace A with the, that's what MatPat is. He's the game theorist. He is the one. He's the creator of these channels. It's not like Jimmy Fallon or Doctor Who getting someone new. MatPat compared to Doctor Who, it's not like that. MatPat is the creator. He's been here for 13 years. And he's the creator. He's been the mascot. It's more like Sonic passing the torch. It's more like if Sonic and Mario said, hey, we're passing the torch. We're no longer going to be the mascots of these franchises. That's what it's like. It's like, well, they're not the same without you. It's sad that I will no longer be able to be on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, be like, hey, I wonder what new MatPat videos is going to be, what new GT Live videos is going to be out today. Well, I enjoy the other theory channels, and I'm super sad that they're going, and I'm, like, crying about that. I am at least, my main channel that I enjoyed the most was GT Live. So I'm like, hey, GT Live, man. Hey, I wonder what new video is going to be out. It may be like, no, if it's that Bluey video that just recently came out, but it may be like that, where it's like, I don't care to watch that. I'll skim it. Or maybe like, hey, looks like a cool video. I'm gonna watch this. I enjoy it and laugh and just have the time of my life. I won't be able to have that anymore after the summer. Sure, someone else will take the world, but it won't be the same. I'll watch it still, but it won't be the same. When you watch, and it feels weird for him to say that, because game theory, film theory, all those theory channels, it makes sense for him to be able to pass the torch, because they're the theorist channels. It says theorist on it. Theorists. It makes sense for him to pass the torch. He's done, other people have taken the world before. It makes sense. It works. I'm not happy about it, but it works. GT Live's weird, because GT Live is a reaction channel and a gaming channel. When you subscribe to someone's reaction or gaming channel, you subscribe to it because you're there for their reactions, for their gameplay, for them, for them. So for them to be like, hey, I'm not going to no longer be the host of this channel anymore, it's weird. Like, if any of you guys watch Mikey or Sea Bloom or, people like them, it would be, or like the Will Rejects or stuff like that. If you saw them say, hey, we're no longer going to be the host of these channels anymore, we're passing the torch, would you still say subscribe? Because you're not there. You're there for their reactions. You're not there for anyone else's. If you wanted to be there for someone else's reactions, you would have subscribed to their YouTube channel if they had one. But no, you subscribe to their YouTube channel because you like their reactions. So that's how GT Live is. It's going to be weird. And also, it's like, hey, what games is Tom or Ash going to play? Tom's going to be playing, like, any game that comes out. But Ash, like, what games is she going to play if she decides to take the role? Is Ash going to be able to see all the lore details that MatPat sees? Tom will. I bet Tom will, if Tom decides to take over the role. I don't know who's taking the role. MatPat doesn't even know right now, according to what he said in the video. I hope it's either Ash or Tom. But if I had to guess, it's probably going to be Tom, because I feel like Tom is going to be the one that's going to be playing on the new games. I feel like Tom is going to be the one that would spot the lore the best. Because I feel like if Ash, no offense to Ash, but I feel like if she plays, she'd be like looking at Lil White in the face and be like, Ash, it's right there. How did you miss that little piece? No, over there. No, Ash. That's what I feel like would be like. But if it's Tom, like, he'll catch things that even MatPat, no, if it's a MatPat, this whole video is about MatPat, but he'll catch things that even MatPat would be like, overlook, and we're like, huh, how did Tom get that, but MatPat didn't? That's shocking. So I feel like MatPat would be able to catch things that maybe even that's a MatPat. I feel like Tom would be able to catch things that maybe even MatPat won't catch. So, when it comes to lore and stuff, I feel like Tom and what kind of new games he would play, I feel like Tom would be the best one. And would be enjoyable to watch because I am always subscribed to Mr. Dapper, so that'd be nice. But as for funniness and humor, I feel like Ash would be better because she's just, no offense to Tom, she's funnier. Sorry, Tom. No offense, but Ash is funnier. But Ash would still be there anyway, so it would be funny either way. But it's just like, that's rough. To say, hey, I'm no longer gonna be able to say, hey, I wonder what new videos gonna be out today. No more. My kids would be like, hey, let's go watch some old videos of this channel. And like, who's this MatPat guy? And I'm like, oh. He was the GOAT of YouTube. He is an internet legend. And my backstory with him, this I think is the last thing I'm going to say, is my backstory with him. Because this is all becoming so long and I'm running out of things to say. And I got other things I got to do, like finish watching this MatPat video. But, yeah, no. My backstory with MatPat is confusing because as a young teen, I had a 3DS, I still have my 3DS. And it still works probably fine, and I'll play it on some rare occasion, but I had my 3DS, and I would watch YouTube on there. And that's how I watched YouTube. I didn't have any other way to watch YouTube, that's how I watched it. And I stumbled upon MatPat's Mario theories. And I watched them, and I was addicted to those theories, man. And I watched a bunch of his other videos, too. And I was into his channel. But, like, after a year or two of watching his stuff, I decided to not watch his stuff anymore. I won't go into detail why, but I just decided not to watch his stuff anymore. But then, years later, like this was like 2021, I think, I am just sitting in my room, and my brother's in the room with me, my older brother, and he's like, dude, you gotta catch up. You gotta check out these Minecraft theories, dude. These are insane. This guy does some Minecraft theories with other games too, but he does some Minecraft theories, and they are insane, dude. He sent me the playlist, showed me some of the videos. Yeah, I made to watch some of the videos. And I was like, dude, this is insane. He's like, I know, right? I was like, dude, this is crazy. His theories are insane. So I go and subscribe to the channel and check out some other videos. And then I'm like, hey, this guy's familiar. I feel like I've seen something of him before. So I was like, I wonder, he kind of reminds me of the guy that did the Mario theories back on the 3DS. Like, there's no way this is the same guy. Right? I go look him up and I'm like, oh, he is the same guy. So I go and subscribe to him. So I'm like, oh, this is the same guy. And I find out about film theory, which I had already seen one film theory video on the 3DS, but I didn't know it was a separate, I didn't really remember that was a separate channel. But I subscribed to that, I subscribed to food theory, GG Live, not knowing that GG Live would be a big thing in my life. And when first finding this out, I was like, oh wait, who is this guy? Because back in the day on the 3DS, at that time, I don't remember what his name is, but the guy, it was like Austin? Whoever was doing the science videos, he was doing a lot of the videos that I would watch back then were the Austin videos, because he would just make videos of himself in the wall. Because most of the videos that I'd be interested in watching were the Austin videos, and they were releasing a lot back then. And so I thought MatPat was just somebody that was just coming in to do the Mario theories, and that Austin was the main guy of the channel. So when I found out, hey, MatPat's the main guy of the channel, and Austin's the side guy, I was like, wow, that's shocking. And since then, and you say, well, you've only been watching MatPat consistently for like, what, 4 years now? That's not that long. Well, no, like 3 years now. It's like, that's not that long. Should you really be acting like this? Yes. It doesn't take that long to become this attached to somebody. I watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and saw fit. Spoiler if you haven't seen the show, but I mean, come on. I mean, you've had your chance. I started watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and saw the episode of Fitz died in the same year. And I cried so much. It doesn't take you years to grow with somebody that you know, or even a fictional character, or someone that's on YouTube. It doesn't take that long to grow with them. You grow with them and you enjoy them, and then when they announce that they're leaving, especially if they have a bigger impact on your life like MatPat has, it's sad to see them go. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, I was early teen, watching MatPat for like 1 or 2 years. Then I stopped watching him, skipped to 2021. I'm like, let's see, I'm 2020 this year, 2023, 19, 2022, 18, 2021, 17. So I was like 2017 that year. Well, I was already 17 that year, depending on when I start watching him. So think about that. I was in my early teens, probably 12 or 13 when I started watching him, and then stopped. If I stopped when I was 13 or 14, that's a long span. I didn't start watching him again until I had a phone. I went through 2 Kindle Fires, and even had my own YouTube account on my 3DS, and never once watched him. And it's just like, crazy to think, hey, I found my way back to his channel because of my brother. And I have to thank my brother for that. I have to thank him for that, because he unknowingly got me involved with a YouTuber that would change my life for the better. I don't know what else to say. It's just that I doubt MatPat would ever hear this episode, but MatPat, if you hear this, I respect you, and I thank you for all that you've done on YouTube, and for being the light in my darkness. I thank you, and I wish you the best of luck in life. God bless you. And I still hope to one day meet you in person. It was awesome that 2 of you, that I was acknowledged in 2 of your YouTube videos. And I hope, like I said, to one day meet you. Since we, live in the same state. But hey, that's just a theory. A Music Man theory. Thanks for listening.